Turned on subscribers only mode. Hey, people. I messed up. I put on here Timothy Blaine turned on subscribers only mode. Hi, ladies. I got to go back and edit that. Hold on a minute. Ain't no subscribers only on here. We don't play that. Okay. Subscribe. Well, where is it at? Hold on 1 minute. I just got to get this damn thing off here. Subscribers only. I don't believe in that kind of stuff. Allow all comments. Where I turn on it on? Everywhere. Okay, I got to do that after. Okay, let me tell. Okay, let me get out of here. Hey, people. Good morning. How y'all doing? Well, I turned on somehow or other subscribers only mode. We got to adjust that after I get through. Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys. That's what we're gonna talk about. Hi, Princess A and Fraser Laurie, 89. Marissa Chateau. Hi, sweet ass pie. Miss Sherry. Did I just say Miss Sherry? No. I am Mrs. Ricks. Hey, Raymond Davis, they done took your message out already, huh? What you do? Well, come over here insulting Uncle. Imperfectly perfect. All right. I'm not perfect, but I'm perfect for you. Play with me. Latricia Morel. Hi, Connie. Connie Bernard. Max Garcia. Hi, everybody. Good morning, y'all. Hi, RJ Supreme. T. Trisha. You got so many names in here. Lord have mercy. So we skipped out on the weekend. I guess the big story over the weekend was this situation with people's me and Mrs. Jones, shall we say. Married people on here playing with the single women and things. I guess that was with Kimmy, some dude named Cookie. There was just, by the time I got a hold of that story, it was just so much on there already. I was not willing to go and research this back from the beginning of it and all that kind of stuff. And there, I think it was well covered, so I ain't got nothing to say about that. But y'all know I don't like this show called The Bad Boys of LA. I didn't like it, and I kept saying I'm not going to sign up for that Zeus thing just because they put on some show that's got a lot of buzz. When I went on to it, but I did eventually buckle because there was so much buzz and so much talk about this show on this thing called the Zeus Network. I went on there. The first episode was it showed a lot of Andrew Caldwell, but that was priceless. The foolishness of it was priceless. Mainly, Andrew saw that show was only about people going on there and kicking people's asses, right? And so Andrew exited stage left on the very first episode. Now I got to say, maybe Andrew is semi, or he said mildly retarded. He said, but that was a smart move because all these people do is fight. So far, I haven't seen any kind of storyline. I haven't seen any kind of conversation. I haven't seen anything exciting about this thing except for they just fight each other, right? And the primary person who's been doing all this fighting is this dude, Milan. What's his name? Milan something. Y'all know his name? Somebody tell me his name. The Milan character. Anyway, he's supposed to be on there being, what's his name? The one that did a porn movie or something? I forget. Y'all ain't gonna tell me. He worked a lot. Milan, okay, Christopher Milan. Okay. Christopher Milan. Now, since I went ahead and subscribed for it, I said, well, since I'm already on here, maybe AdSense will give me my $5.99 back if I go in there and speak on every once in a while, right? Make it worth my while. But that's why I don't go to reality TV, because I know they can suck you in, right? Or you're interested in the next episode and that kind of thing. But so far, we've seen this Milan character. He's supposed to be the real bad boy. He's the tough guy. He jumps on people and all that. But he's jumping on people like Carry On Franklin, right? So for a moment there, I said, well, he did defend those kids in that first episode. I didn't like the way they had them white kids jumping on each other for just for fodder. I said, well, that's okay. Because he jumped on the other one, the motherfucker that jumps out the trunk where the money reside. He jumped on the money. Now him and the money reside, I guess, are being flirtatious, and the money reside want to fuck this guy, Milan Christopher. So I said, maybe it ain't all bad. Then the next episode, he be jumping on somebody else who was totally innocent. And now in the last couple episodes, he's been going at it with Carry On Franklin, who is, I mean, he may want to talk tough, but Carry On Franklin is a middle class, small frame little dude, right? I don't think it's right to be over there jumping on him. That's a celebrity son, celebrity in gospel music, and I don't think that they should try to be making a name for themselves by jumping on this dude, Carry On Franklin. But that's what he's been doing. Last week he was so uncontrollable. Oh, I gotta get my hands on him. Oh, I'm so angry right now. I'm so angry right now. We know this is a scripted show. I mean, all we know is bullshit. Put it like that, right? Even though it's supposed to be not scripted and all that kind of stuff. I would be much more satisfied if they did have some kind of script, or at least some direction or something that he was already he had to be walked around the block and all that because he wanted to jump on Carry On Franklin. Carry On Franklin, the man in him will not say that he had ever been jumped on. He don't think he's ever been beat up by anybody, but people keep jumping on him, and he keeps wanting to come back as a tough guy. That's the boy thing, you know. We all want. Anybody gonna sit there and talk about, oh, you kicked my ass? No, so whatever. I don't like the idea of them taking just constantly humiliating this celebrity child. I don't like it. Right. But this dude, Milan, Christopher Milan, he's the tough guy. He won't jump on everybody, right? But so far, none of the other people are real bodybuilders. Some of them are fat, some of them are skinny, some of them are short. Most of these guys are not fighters. These are not, probably the little bitty one is probably the only one's going to really fight somebody, right? But he can jump on them. So last night episode, what I found so disturbing was they brought in a new character, right? Now, like I told you, I know this is all semi-scripted, right? By this time, people are already getting the attitude with this Milan character, Christopher Milan. They're all expressing how they had enough of him. He's trying to be in every scene. He's trying to be the boss. He's trying to run everything. He. But yet he still is dominating the conversation, right? Carry On is dominating conversation. He's holding his own in the conversation only because he's a celebrity son. This Milan person, he wants to beat everybody and be tough and walk around showing his booty and stuff, girl. But they're not any competition. So now the storyline is, or the storyline, not storyline, is they're going to bring in this guy who, so far as I can tell, the guy has not shown any signs of wanting to be a tough guy or anything. He's just a bigger person, right? He's not muscle bound like this Christopher person. He's just a bigger guy, right? And so the guy, he needs to have a bedroom, accommodations. So far, everybody else has been squeezed into these small secondary bedrooms, and they're sharing the small secondary bedrooms. And this Christopher Milan, he's in the master bedroom, which is the only sizable bedroom in there with huge closets and all this kind of stuff. and he's not sharing it with anybody. He done ran everybody off, right? So he like he didn't claim he's the king of the castle, and he got to have his own. Why? That never did make any sense. Of course, if you only got one big bedroom in the place and everybody else is sharing, of course you would have to share with somebody else, or you get your ass on the bus and go back to whatever ghetto you crawled out of, girl. But this is the storyline. This big guy, he is apparently a celebrity hairstylist out of Dallas. Some people are familiar with him. Little Carry On is so excited now. Oh yeah, Texas in the house, Texas in the house. So he wants to see Milan get his ass kicked too, right? Like most of them. But the guy, he ain't come on like no tough guy. What he came on is like a confident guy, right? So now he wants he got to find a bedroom. Now you know this is all set up because the first thing they say, "Oh, I got to go up to my room. I got to go up to my room." They make a big scene out of that, right? So he goes there and he said, "Who's in this room? Oh, nobody's in this room. Oh, somebody's in that. Two in that room, that little bitty old room. Oh, two in that little bitty old room. Whose room is this? This is the master bedroom. This is my room." So, I mean, it's so silly, child. But so now him and this guy Milan are supposed to fight over this bedroom, the master bedroom, right? Now, the guy announces that either we're going to share the big bedroom or I'm just going to take the big bedroom from you, right? Now, Christopher Milan is supposed to be this tough guy. He done beat up everybody, jumped on everybody, threatened everybody. You know, you're going to break arms and all this kind of shit. Walking around in the drawers, selling. He making them all giving them gifts of his molds of his dick. So it's this tired ass storyline. He's supposed to be intimidated now because this other guy said he won't take that bedroom. So they go back and forth for 10 minutes of this show. You know, whatever the show is 40 minutes. They take 10 minutes of the show going back and forth. This is my bedroom. You gonna take that bedroom? But it's so silly because I mean they can't even put it on a serious face to look like they're actually mad or anything, right? They're both smiling. Are you gonna take this bedroom? That's my bedroom, and they can't stop smiling about it. Why do they have these smiling faces if they're actually arguing about something? They ain't arguing about shit. Here's the storyline, right? This is how we're introduced to this new guy. I don't remember his name. I think it might be Jonathan. I don't know. But here's the kicker. Here's what I call it. I'm calling bullshit on this whole thing. At the end of the show, somebody's supposed to be having a party in their house, which I assume that means everybody in the house is supposed to have a party. And people, please remember that there are crews. Every time they're talking, there's a whole crew of people right there filming whatever they're saying, right? So Christopher Milan, he said, "Oh, I done fought with everybody in this house." So this might be the little loose storyline from the very beginning. I done fought with everybody in this house. He calls up some thug thistle friend of his, Christopher Milan, calls some guy. I guess he's in the closet. I don't know what they're gonna do to me. This dude somebody he want my room. He want my room. I don't want them to jump on me. Like it ain't playing this dude gonna be on the show as well. So the apparently this new guy intimidates Milan so much that he has to call for backup. So he gonna bring this homo thug in there to help him fight this dude over this bedroom, right? And we see the preview. This is the end of it. I know it's boring. You see the end preview is now this new thug thistle that's on the phone. He comes in and now he gonna get in a fight with the new guy who wants the bedroom. Scene. Y'all leave me alone, child. Why y'all dragging me into that bullshit, child? But just pretending for a moment that it was something real about this thing. Y'all, I mean, you might as well sign up for it, I guess. They only got they got 2 or 3 shows on there. I guess they got a girl show and a guy show on there. But all they do is fight, right? That's their show. But the thing is, Christopher Milan, if you're gonna beat up everybody and you're tough with Carry On Franklin And you're tough with your little queens and things, girl. Why would you balk? I don't even know if I would allow that to be filmed, child. I'm supposed to be this tough guy, intimidating all this. And I'm balking at a guy who's not even a muscle man. He's just a fat guy. I mean, I don't say he's fat. He's just a big frame guy, right? And you're going to balk and call a background, call a backup girl. And then the other guy going to have to come and fight your battle for your bedroom. Silliness. Foolishness. It still ain't a good look, Christopher Millard, because now for me, I can just see this. Well, this is just silliness, right? Put on by Zeus Network. But for your audience, which I assume your audience would be mostly young people, young little gay people, they might actually take this shit seriously, child. And they see you being a straight up coward. Don't ask me, people. I don't know why I went my ass over there, child. But maybe AdSense to give me $5.99 on this video. What y'all think? How you doing, Connie Bernard? You back at work? It's Monday morning, baby. Uh-huh. You know, Jay Wilson supposed to go back to work today. He had his 3-day Easter vacation. Oh. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Do y'all actually watch it? I mean, some people like reality TV. Most of y'all younger than me. I swore I would not do it. And then I went over there. And the way they stretch out these damn storylines, I mean, damn, all of this could have been accomplished, y'all, in one scene. But no, they stretched it out for a whole 45 minutes. This thing about this boy wanting this bedroom. And they all smiling. I'm going to take this bedroom. Oh, no, that's my room. That's my room. Last week, it was the fashion show. They walk on the line for 1 minute, girl, and they got a show. They go on 45 minutes about Christopher Milan. He can't control himself. Oh, I just want to get him. Oh, I can't control myself. Y'all ain't saying much. Y'all just say good morning. What happened? Am I the only one foolish enough to go over there and watch this stuff? It's better than Natalie Batty's show. Who is Natalie Batty? But that ain't saying much. Who is Natalie Batty? I have no idea what goes on. I haven't watched the reality show in so long, though. I said, well, let's see what they're talking about. That's a horrible strategy. What is he going to do after the friend leaves? Oh, that's a good question, Connie Bernard. Oh, you must be from the game. Is the friend gonna move in there for protection? That big old gorilla gonna get your ass in the head like nigga. Oh, let me go. He gonna be up there, BJ Wheels. Oh, the law is for the lawless. The law is for the lawless. Yeah. Hey, be quiet. Hey. They should get Jay Wilson on there, girl. You have police on there. Girl, 24-hour watch, honey. Andrew said, oh, hell no. Y'all ain't beating my ass. So y'all know they would have been beating up Andrew every day. And he saw it, honey. He saw clearly what this is. So apparently now we must be holding on for next week. Let's shit my mouth. Excuse me. That gorgeous mouth. You don't watch? I wasn't watching either. LeBron, I thought you'd be the one watching because you look like a young guy. I don't know. There's so much television out there and so much. I guess Zeus is making it a little never. I mean, I admire what the dude is doing over there, the guy Lemmy, that he has a network and he's putting together some reality shows and all that kind of stuff. I can relate to that. I just think it's so shallow, though. They should make some attempt at making the damn thing interesting. And then it's not even like a reality show. It's more like a Big Brother thing because they're living in the same house. But didn't Big Brother have more structure than this? I mean, basically, you just hang around and see who's gonna punch each other next. I hope they got some good insurance. They got people walking around there with scratches and scars on them from the very first episode. Lord, although we just getting this stuff fed to us a week at a time, more than likely it was all done in a week or two. Right? That's why people still got fresh scars on their face. I think Carry On Franklin is still in jail though. He can't get out. It's my first day back, but I'm catching up on the compliances. So really not work. Okay. Compliances. Okay. That when outside people come in. Baby, it's not going to work. You have to be quiet. Okay. Don't give me the puppy dog eyes. Okay. Okay, I gotta work down to the collard greens. Okay. I canceled it after I seen they stretch it out on purpose. They stretch it out, baby. That damn thing. I mean, they ain't got nothing going for them as far as a story. Shouldn't they come together for meetings and discuss things or do something like that in this house? They don't do nothing at all. We're just hanging around to see who punches who first. Next, right? Then all of a sudden, now the next week, now they all friends. This is all happening days apart, child. Now this money reside, where the money reside. I think the highlight of his career was coming out of that Trump, where the money reside, right? He is not taking this opportunity to expose us to any other facets of his personality or his talent. He just got famous on a damn viral video, which wasn't shit. A 1 minute video has made him famous now. I canceled that after I seen. Okay. It's my first day back. There used to be a little bit more sauce, I thought, to Real Housewives of Atlanta thing. There's just more production there. At least they would take time to show us big houses and people driving Rolls Royces and they got big daddies and all this kind of. They had some storyline there, honey. Zeus, listen to me, Zeus. Listen to me. You got to do a little something more than this, though. Really, really. To sit up here talking about, he gonna take your bedroom. That was so childish and so silly. Now, if you have an audience of preteens, maybe you can make it work. I don't know. I'm not in that business, but I assume you want to grow your brand, right? I assume you want to grow your brand, man. You got to give us something to work with. Let's give him something to talk about. I ain't got the patience for it. I'm telling you, Darcy, I understand, honey. I ain't got the patience for it either. But the reality shows that's what they do. Because that whole show there, that could have been done in 5 minutes, right? But no, they stretch it all the way out for the show. And now we're all supposed to be holding on to see the big fight between the big man and what's his name? Is his name Jonathan? Jonathan and Milan. Oh, he gonna see the big fight. Oh, but yet they give us a little teaser. Oh, he gonna call in a thug to come into the house. How you gonna just let a thug just move into the house and you're in full production of a TV show? Where people can just come in off the street? Oh, he coming for the party. He coming for the party. I don't want to be jumped on by all them. I done beat them all up. They gonna jump on you. Get him. Let me get a foot in. Kick him, girl. Get his head. Oh, Lord. Okay. That fake preacher was catting around in probably bona fide chat this morning. Oh, he was in the chat. You know, he ain't got no job. Lovely one, he still ain't going back to work. He said he was off vacation now. He said he only had 3 days, girl. What happened? On the properly bona fide. So she's back in business, I guess. Lord have mercy. We go over there and check and see what's going on. The chair. Okay. Jonathan beat the friend with a chair outside that house. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Don't tell me the gangster got beat up. Wait a minute. Hold on, Lexi. Lexington, Norfolk says Jonathan beat the friend with a chair outside that house. They showed you previews. I couldn't figure out what was going on. I mean, it's always just fight, right? I'm trying to figure out if I have a production, a television show I'm shooting, how am I going to let just hoodlums come off the street to beat up people? Right? It has to be scripted. I mean, it has to come from management. You can't do no shit like that, child. Everybody be sued. Come over and get your ass kicked. And now he's the thug thistle, but he got the little red hairpiece in the front of his head. They call those homo thugs. In other words, they're homosexuals, but they like the thug look. So he comes to fight. Oh, he got his ass kicked. So you know what that means, Lexington? That means we got to watch next week, right? Is what it is. I just don't get my $5.99 before I cancel. He should have left that collard green eating country boy alone. Oh, so Ava's watching. How y'all seeing all that up front? That's just from the preview? Yeah, but they smiling the whole time, laughing things, child. I don't know why they even have somebody like somebody in the master bedroom, child, by themselves anyway. That's the biggest room in the house. If you got to double up, shit, that'd be the main obvious one to double up. Are they really allowing her to go in there and pretend that she's the queen? I guess she's been in reality shows before. Now, if they start telling each person, if they start telling them how much each one is being paid, then the real fights might actually break out. If one is getting paid more than the other one based on their portfolio or whatever, then they really would start fighting, or at least hating. Fake preacher over here with property bona fide first thing in the morning, child. She must have clocked in about, I don't know, 20 to 30 hours over this vacation of hers. These 3-day vacations. Yellow sleep on Andrew. He pretends to be slow, selling it for a coin. Well, Andrew has managed to take that thing, whatever it was. I'm not gay no more. I will not carry a purse. That whole little routine of hers, her little viral video, and turn it into obviously a career, because she's been eating on that for 5 years, girl. So he ain't totally stupid. He said, "You gonna laugh at me? You gonna pay to laugh at me?" He knows how ridiculous he is. But Andrew announced, I heard it out of his own mouth, that he was diagnosed with mild retardation, right? That don't mean he can't be stronger in other areas, right? He has somehow managed to keep his name before us for 5 years. And they have several people who are making channels on here based on the life of Andrew. Now, who else has got several channels being made on their life? I suspect probably one of them is his actually publicity stunt. And then he goes and says all this aggressive shit, you know. But Andrew called that one right, because they would have been beating him up every day. Milan Christopher was trying to beat him up the same day they got there. So Andrew would have been, because of his mouth, the way he speaks, and all his grandness. What's with all this grand? I'm grand. I'm a queen. This nigga out in the middle of the Los Angeles desert, girl, with a full-length chinchilla and a suit. Do y'all know how hot it is in the damn desert, girl? Andrew said, "Oh, hell no. I'm not part of your show. I'm not in that show. I'm going to sue." Well, I got to shit in my mouth all the time. It might time me to get me a new set, honey. A new set of grills. Mm-hmm. Okay. No, I don't know what you consider young, but I'm 30. You 38? What? I'm 65, 64, LeBron. So 38 sounds real young. Ooh, if I could only be 38 again. Woo! If I were only anyway, that song go if I was only a child again. 38, that's a good age. Enjoy yourself. I love to be 38. So maybe some of them are Milana's probably getting close to that age himself. They're 20s and 30s. But I mean, you see things differently when you get to be older. And then all this phenomenon of reality TV, it's not really from my era, really. I even when I saw exposed to that, I was exposed to that as a 40-something-year-old man, So don't be insulted when somebody say you're 38. Ain't no wrong with that, man. Mm-hmm. Zeus is a joke. I never end up liking GB anything they put on. Yeah, I always walk away wanting, Garcia. Always wanting. I don't know why they don't even, I mean, I just don't know what they even do. They don't do anything. I mean, just jumping on people and scratching their faces up, that's a show. You got these gray, big old motherfuckers on here. They can't seem to manage this boy, Christopher Milan, though. So I guess the big guys are just going to step back and say, okay, you want to fight? You want to fight? Okay, we're going to step back. And everybody just move out the way. Watch Chris. Oh, what my security? The law is for the lawless. Sure, your cowardice on here, boy. That's your audience. Shit, we don't give a fuck. We know you just playing around on reality show, but your audience may actually believe that now that you're a coward, and you're trying to call up thugs to take care of you. Then we want to find out, well, what? How do you know this thug exactly? Who zoom in? Who? Hey, are you cat daddy with them thugs? Or are they breaking down that Brazilian booty, honey? Power of the internet. Mm-hmm. Sounds like promotion. Well, it's all promotion. Yep, you're right. It is all their shows. All they do is fight each other. Isn't somebody suing over there on the other one, the ladies' show, with the strippers and all that? I ain't gonna even go into what I think about that one. Mm-hmm. It's for real. Them Jonathan mess that boy. Oh, how did y'all see all that, Lexington? You said could be that too. But the beef is for real between them. Jonathan messed that boy up with that chair. I got to go back and see if that is in promotion. The whole point is that we tune in next week. Actually, you guys, just by even saying that in this thing, it's all promotion because it just makes people want to say, "Oh, what happened with the chair?" Mm-hmm. I wonder if that woman Ty can sell the show idea to somebody else and let them carry the ball, honey. Because even the show had more going on than this thing, girl. Maybe you can sell it, Ty. Are you listening to me? Maybe you can sell the show idea, girl. Sell it to the film you have to Zeus Network. Maybe they can piece it together. We go in there and break some beer bottles over each other's heads, and that'll be another show for them. Jonathan is fast on his feet to be a big dude. Oh, Lexington, Norfolk. Lexington, Norfolk, can I ask you a question? How did you see all this? Was that in the promotion for next week? The chair incident, the whole promotion, the whole preview was only what, a minute and a half? So they must have showed you a lot in that minute and a half. Fast on his feet, huh? He said, I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of Christopher. I sure ain't scared of your ass. So he gonna beat up your gangster. You got gangsters up in there, and yet they got all these big old Zeus security guards and thing. Now, also this young man, was it Wimmy or Remy? Lemmy, who runs Zeus. Apparently, Lemmy's parents have been doing productions since he was a baby. They have done not one or two, but several shows. I guess they're mostly Christian-based shows, radio shows. They produced it, all this kind of stuff. So he's just in the family. This is a family business. That's probably where he got his startup money from. They probably helped him with the whole process. So he's not like he's just some guy off the street who's got his own network now. This is a carryover from their family business. That's what they do. They have production company or production companies, right? So this is just what they gave to the kid. They don't mean he can't be successful. I mean, carry it to the next level. I just think he needs to do a little better than that. Now they're saying that we can get away with more because we are not on regular television. But at the same time, Jocelyn Cabaret, okay, that's the one. All they do is fight too. Yeah, you can get away with a few more cuss words and so forth. That don't mean you got to just put junk out there, man. If you have an opportunity to go to the next level, then you need to bring something that's going to hold people's attention. A little better than that, just having people jump on people. I was really disgusted by that first episode. I really was. The only thing that made it even tolerable was watching Andrew. We were like this. Oh, you dirty. I would never have sex with you. You dirty. I thought you'd have sex with me and Andrew. God wove that thing together, baby. That Andrew Caldwell. Mm-hmm. He makes people look at him. When they had Andrew on this play, the one they did in Atlanta, all he did was come on and be himself. He wore his exact same wardrobe he wore. He said his exact same lingo. They didn't give him no lines. They didn't give him nothing. All Andrew had to do was go on stage and just be yourself, right? And he played himself in the play. And apparently that was the punchline of the whole show. So we don't know why. Sure ain't you can be young at 60. It's about you. Well, some people are young at 60. I'm not. I'm 64. I don't feel like an old man, right? And sometimes when I'm looking at movies and I'll be seeing the characters in the movie and they'll show the old uncle or professor or somebody and it'll be some old guy. I said, God damn, that guy who's playing the old man in the movie, he's younger than me. But then some of these movie stars who are playing 40-year-old characters, still playing love scenes and shit, they're in their 60s. They're much older. Most of them, a lot of them are older than they're playing, right? So when they show pictures of teenagers, many times those guys are in their 20s or even 30s. And y'all see these actresses. They hold on as best they can until at the very end they start messing with their face and all that, trying to look young. But a lot of them in their 60s are even 70s. They say 60 is the new 70 is the new 60. Certain areas I'm too old for. Put it like that. Yes, Jocelyn getting sued for $25 million for beating on them women. Oh, she was putting paws on them herself? She is so ignorant. Let me stop. I haven't watched her show. I only watched one scene. I said, that's enough for me. So we ain't going to talk about her, but she is ignorant as hell. I'll tell you the tea. But they saw that as being a seller, so that's what they did, honey. It ain't for me to judge, girl. If Zeus can make it work, we talking about it, right? And I'm only talking about it because they brought it on here. Be sexy and young looking for y'all. Ooh, Batman. What else? Andrew and his fur vest are a whole mood. Well, when the first episode, Andrew had that full length fur coat on. I don't know what the hell. It looked like a real coat. And he had that full coat on with a full suit on with a shirt button all the way to the top, girl. We in the middle of the desert. That desert scene never did make any sense because it's supposed to be Bad Boys LA. The desert is not in LA, it's on the perimeter of Los Angeles. But Los Angeles is a metropolis, child. They have to drive way to almost damn near Vegas to get to a real desert. That's definitely true about actors. Yeah, them guys are old. Hell, if the same actors are still acting now, who I watched when I was a young person, a lot of the stuff that gets watched is watched by young people. So if I was a teenager and they were grown people then, and I'm 65, that means they would have to be 85. They have to be at least 15 to 20 years older than me. So all of them, all the ones that are still around are in the 80s. They hold on as long as they can, Some people want to work until the day they die. That ain't never been my testimony. Although I ain't never been offered no millions of dollars to keep working either. On the blogs last month of Jonathan beating the friend with the chair. Okay, the clip was on the blogs last month of Jonathan beating the friend with the chair outside the house. Oh, okay, so it was already done. So they probably, so Lexington, you think they filmed this whole thing in a couple of weeks is what I'm thinking. Every episode, because the episodes only take a few minutes. Ain't shit. Okay, so we even knew from the very first episode that Jonathan was going to join the cast and he's going to beat this dude up with a chair. Is that it? Yeah, so it's all been leading up to that. Beat his ass, Jonathan. Come on here trying to be somebody gangster. Y'all got to stop assuming these people, because they're gay, they can't fight. That's not the truth. Some can and some can't, honey. Depends on where you came from. If your house, you're from a household where everybody fought each other, you got 9 and 10 brothers, y'all always beating up on each other. Or if you were a very effeminate type of gay in school and you always getting jumped on and you had enough early on in life and you learn how to throw them dogs back then, you still throwing them, honey. So some people fight and some people don't. But I don't think it's a fair fight for somebody who don't fight, who never fought nobody in their whole life, to all of a sudden be putting up with these people who've been fighting every 2 weeks for their entire life, right? It's totally different. So I guess this boy was going in and get tricked, but that's part of it too. They already know he's gonna beat him up with a chair, and in the cowboy movies, they always hit people over the head with chairs and things, right? And they still do to some degree. They hit people over the head with bottles. The bottles are not actually bottles; they're candy. They're like breakaway glass. It's not real glass. Or they use chairs, then the chairs are made out of rubber or plastic. So even though you're looking right at it, it doesn't necessarily mean it's real. Okay? Because there's some great liability. Because if the gangster went in there and somebody beat him down with a chair on their property, then he might be liable. They might be liable. They allowed him on there. They enticed him to fight this dude. Now he already get beat down with a chair. I don't know. The people would just walk away from that and say, well, just a chair, right? What if the chair leg hit him in the eye? So they got all kind of props, honey. They got all kind of props, baby. Let me tell y'all a funny story. Well, it's not funny. Some people say, oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Let me tell you the story about Hollywood or these props. Back when I first started using meth, I think I was 28 years old, right? And that particular drug, initially, it kind of takes over your life, right? So here we doing this thing called dumpster diving, trashing in Hollywood, correct? This was a fun thing to do. It is a side effect of using meth. Anybody who uses meth at any period of time can tell you this. So I come across, and behind these studios in Hollywood, I come across this trash bin. I'm trashing. I'm dumpster diving, right? Trying to find who knows what. Anyway, I come on this trash bin, and it is absolutely full of guns. I mean guns, right? All these guns, they've had they're all props. So this prop company was irresponsible, or they didn't realize the power of the crystal meth, and they put these guns in a dumpster out behind the studios. I don't remember which studio it was. There's several of them around there that do different things. Some of them might be a prop company. It might have been Western Costume Company. No, that was farther up. Anyway, some studio. They've been altered so they won't actually shoot people, right? But some were real guns. Some were rubber guns. They looked just like a gun, but it was made out of rubber. You could bend it and break it, right? But I had all these guns, right? And I said, oh, I'm going to take this over to the spot, and I can sell all these guns to the drug dealers, right? Because they're interested in shit like that. So I get all the way over to, I think it was called Okie Dog. Okie Dog. That's where all the dope fiends hung out. And we went and sold our wares and our loot for the day. See, when you were trashing, you were actually, a lot of those people are not even trashing, really. When you see these drug addicts in the alley and they're looking through trash cans and all that, don't assume. Because a lot of them people are looking for your identity. I'm just trying to be honest with you. A lot of these people are collecting paper from your trash. That's why you need to use shredders, right? So they have various reasons for being, you don't know what those people are doing. But I just bumped into all these guns, right? The moment I get to Okie Dog, that was on Santa Monica Boulevard, where the dope fiends hung out, all these police converge on, well, I try to make a couple of sales at the Okie Dog, right? And I tell these guys, they want to buy some of these guns, right? Because if you're robbing people, you don't really want to kill people. But if it looks like a real gun, it still has value, right? I was going to make this deal with this drug dealers, right? And so as we're walking, as soon as we left Okie Dog parking lot, all the police swoop in from every goddamn corner. It was like all converging on me and this cart with all these guns in it. I have something draped over it, right? And what has happened was somebody at that goddamn Okie Dog girl told them people, called the police, dropped a dime that this dude was selling guns. Now, when they arrived there, they almost immediately, because everybody was face down on the ground, and they almost immediately figured out what was going on here. These were not guns. They were not real guns. They were all props. Some were real guns converted to props. Some were actually props made out of wood or made out of plastic or whatever. But so they let us go. They let us all go. They just took the guns. First of all, he put it in my face. Would you give me your money if I put that in your face? And they took the guns away, right? It was amazing to me how fast these people had towed, because I was only there like 5 minutes, girl. That was my prop story. That'll be on Jay Wilson's page by tonight. The one who don't watch. The nigga don't watch, girl. She'll tell me every time I farted on stage. She know. Every time I fart on screen, she know. Let me see. What else going on? Now that he gone, he would have been the star. Technically, you want to be honest. He knows how far to Andrew. Okay, I didn't read that right. Okay, now that he gone, he would have been the star technically. Well, right. Well, Andrew Caldwell would have taken up all of the air, right? Just by being there and being as ridiculous as he is, because the whole show is basically ridiculous. So maybe that's why Star Milan, he just couldn't control himself. Oh, I want to get him. I'm going to get him. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to choke that nigga. Why don't you choke the big man out then, Star Milan? I mean, if you're so easy, if you want to fight so bad and you can't control yourself, that want to choke out Carry-On Franklin, and you want to beat the shit out of Andrew Caldwell, then doesn't it follow then that if somebody going to come out of nowhere and just take your room from you, girl, just move your shit to the side and start putting their stuff in, say, we're going to do this the easy way, the hard way, nigga, right? This is either our room or my room. And yet you got to call reinforcements. Y'all want to believe it? Go ahead and believe it, child. I still don't think it's a good look for you, Milan. Christopher Milan. He chased him down with that chair. Ooh, the nigga trying to get away. Come back here, motherfucker. I ain't through with you. Whack at the bitch. You think it's a game? You want to be fame? You want reality fame? Did the homo thug take all the little red, brightly red bangs off first? That's a confusing look, bro. It's confusing. Either you're one thing or the other. Now we have homo thugs here too. They like that look. But if you get in close to the conversation, it's ooh, girl, oh, Miss Thing, the law is for the lawless. All right, Jonathan, we're gonna watch. Now, Jonathan, you're not actually a him, are you? Wait a minute. You're not that guy promoting that guy's page, are you? Mm-hmm. But we understand it's all promotion, really. So he's known, wait a minute, Jonathan known for doing hair and fighting. I have seen videos of him fighting in Dallas. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we have to do a little research here. Oh, we got the Rock'em Sock'em robots here, huh? What's his whole name? We'll look and see if we can find him on YouTube. Jonathan. Okay, we're going to look for Jonathan fighting. What's his last name? What's his last name, Lexington? I want to see if I can find him and find out who Jonathan is. He ain't going to be on for much longer, though. Isn't the damn thing almost over? I need his last name, though, in order to look him up. You can find anything on YouTube, you know. Once it's up there, it never leaves. So if you ever saw it up there, then it's probably still up there. And fighting. Hairdresser in Dallas. Fighting in Dallas. Okay. In Dallas. Okay. So wait a minute. So Christopher Milan said, no, you ain't gonna fuck up this beautiful butt. Kicking me in my ass, gonna fuck up this beautiful Brazilian butt lift. I don't know. That booty don't seem right, Christopher Milan. I know you don't want that man to kick that goddamn booty up into your back, honey. Who was that woman? She showed her Brazilian butt lift and she showed the back of it, how the damn thing turned around. So the round part was in her body and the flat part was outside. I said, oh, that's what that is? That's in your body? Ugh. I don't know. When you put all this emphasis on your body stuff, I don't want no plastic body, child. I've seen a few of them showing up around the Castro here in San Francisco too. Some things just ain't looking right. Now, if you've had a flat ass all your life and it's a dream, but we don't all want to be no Wade and Williams, honey. Well, I got so extremely carried away because I had small tits. Now, I've always liked the little Diana Ross tits myself, but like Wendy Williams went and got them great big old thing, but she can't even hardly walk upright. It just seems like an overcorrection to me, honey. But that's what kind of booty that boy got. How would you even have sex with something like that? Whatever. There's some value in getting to be older, honey. We don't look him up and see. You couldn't have pulled that nowadays with the police test. Oh, honey, they could have blown my goddamn brains out, girl. Sweet as pie. But they knew what it was. He was asking me questions where I get all these guns and stuff from. I was telling him I got them from the prop studio. It wasn't like I went out there and robbed nobody or nothing or committed no crime. I don't know if there's no crime. You cannot take these guns out the dumpster, girl. It was a studio. The studio's responsibility was to secure them, I would imagine, or to dispose of them in the appropriate way. But if I was pointing one of it at somebody, yeah, I'd probably be pushing up daisies, as they say. The good and the bad and the ugly. He even had some old guns look like they're from cowboy movies. Old guns. Scratches, bruises. Those fights look so fake, but the scratches, bruises, swollen lips disprove that. Some ignorant motherfuckers. If I just said go fight, yeah, how you make somebody go fight somebody, child, for a damn TV show? If I'm gonna kick, if I'm getting off in that ass, nigga, it's gonna be for real. I ain't gonna sit up here and let you fake kick me in my goddamn head. Damn, you would think you'd be able to come up with something a little bit more intellectual than that, Lemmy. Them fights from Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's the only one I really ever watched, really. But when that Sheree Whitfield, when she got into it with that promoter girl, now that was entertainment, girl. Who gonna check me, boo? Who get out my office, bitch? I kill your punk ass. Who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna check me? Now those were fights. It didn't require any hitting people with chair legs and things, girl. Oh, Lord have mercy. Have a great day, everyone. Okay, sweet as pie. Have a lovely day. How you doing, Stevie J? Yeah, they had that guy, that white dude that still got that scratch on his cheek. If this was actually going on over weeks of time, that would have healed, right? So that tells me this only going on. Maybe they're in their house for a week or two. They're just doing them back to back to back to back, and then they just chop it up and make a little show out of it, whatever. Carrie still got scratches on his face. No scratch. Why are you treating some celebrity's son like that, right? From what we all know about Carrie is he's always had these emotional issues anyway. So why do you put him on the show? If you know what this show is going to be about, just people jumping on him, why even put him on there? How disrespectful. I mean, how does it make Kirk Franklin feel when my son goes to work on the show like everybody else wants to work on television, whatever, and this is how you treat him? Why? What'd I do to you? All for one for all. Everybody the same. No, you're jealous of that boy's background as well, Miss Milan. You got to sell booty, girl, and he didn't have to sell none. Accept it. He's got his own issues to deal with. Everybody got issues, honey. We all got pain. They fight like girls. Well, why didn't Christopher Milan want to go sock that big old dude, fight him like a girl? You could wrap around that goddamn arm, nigga. No, let me go. Let me go. Child, y'all know Zeus ain't let nobody invite their friends to come over and beat nobody up, child. Hey, Queenie. Denny. Get his bum over here. What are you going crazy for? Sit that bum down. You want to say good morning? Come here. Time to say goodbye. They're going to do our song together. Come on. I'm together just to have a laugh, sing a song. Seems we just got started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. A star is born. Damn it. Y'all have a good Monday. We off to another one, huh? Y'all gonna see if Jay Wilson go back to work. What's he on? He on first thing in the morning with probably bona fide. Lord have mercy. Y'all have a good Monday. Talk to you later.